Okay, so during the sardine run, spinning is a very big facet. You can target all the game fish that follow the sardines up the coast. So definitely with the spinning, it's a very good way to target all those game fish that come with the sardines. So basically, I'm going to show you everything that's in my tackle bag or in my spinning bag when I go target these fish. Okay, so we're going to start with the setup that I'm using, the rod and reel. I've got a Pen Clash 5000 paired up with the Berkeley Venom Taipan. Then what I also always carry with me is a spare spool. The one spool I've got 24-pound Berkeley Whip 8, and on the spare spool I've actually got 50-pound for when you're fishing in reefs or the fish are quite wild and you want to land them quickly so you can get back in the water and catch another one. Okay, so the reason why I'm using the Berkeley Venom Taipan, it's an 11-foot rod, a 2-piece rod that throws up to a 4 ounce, but I would recommend between 1.5 and 2.5 ounce. Throws very nicely, you can get very good distance on it, especially with the thin braid, and then the pulling power on it is also very phenomenal, so landing those big fish that come with the sardines is doable. Okay, so then I'm going to run you through the lures that I throw with the rod. Start off with the Sardine fast cast. I would use this lure when the sardines are quite far. You have to, very long throw to get into the shoal or into the zone. So then I'll definitely use this. It is a bit heavier, so it throws very, very well. Then moving on to the smaller one and in a different color. Mimics a sardine quite nicely. This is the standard size Sardine fast cast. I use this most of the time, and then I go on to the bigger one if the wind is blowing a bit. But this is definitely my go-to. Then onto the Berkeley Fusion Bucktail. This is just a straight white color. This is very effective also for a long cast, and you can fish the water column from the top straight to the bottom. Also very effective for a bit slower retrieve during the day when the bites are hard to come by. So next is the Sardine stick shad. This is the rocket, the 114 rocket, 1.5 ounce. Throws exceptionally well on this rod. And just something different, something that mimics a baitfish very, very well. It's got very, very detailed and very, very effective. And then I also have the suspending one. It's the same size, also 114, but it's suspended, so it is a bit lighter. It's only 1 ounce. It is a bit harder to throw, but very effective if you can get it into the zone and work it the right way. Okay. So then with the rockets, they come in different colors, a variety of different colors. This is probably one of my favorites, is the hot lime. And then you also get the golden Google eye, which is a very, very natural one. So one is something a bit different, something the fish haven't seen before, and the one is very natural. Okay, so next, I've always got a drop shot in the bag as well. This is a 7-inch Berkeley Realistics. You see the pearl color, very, very, very natural. Fitted on a 1.5 ounce jig head. You can throw it far as well, and then also you can just fish it in different water columns. You can fish it fast, with a very fast retrieve, or sort of the same as a bucktail, lift it up, drop it down. It's also very versatile. Okay. Next up, topwater lures. Always have a few plugs in the bag, especially during the sardine run. Just the bite is amazing and everything. So this is a needle nose in a 2 ounce, and then I also carry a chisel nose with me. So this one I would use flat calm sea, and this one is a bit of chop on the water, and you just want to make a bit more disturbance on the surface. Another good thing about the plugs is you retrieve them very fast. You can cover a lot of water very quickly. It's a very fast retrieve, and they throw very well as well. Okay. And then a basic thing I keep in my box is a little box like this with all my split rings and my swivels in, just to make things easier when you're out there and you're in a rush to get a lure in the water. Then always keep a pair of split ring pliers in hand. So use the split ring pliers to change the lures. Very effective and very easy to use, especially when you're in a rush during the sardine run. Okay, so in the sardine run, spinning is very effective because it's you can move around quickly, you're very mobile, you can throw the stuff in the car and race down a few kilometers, or you run up and down the beach. So it's very important to pack the stuff that you know works, and only that. You know, sort of try to limit yourself to stuff you feel comfortable with throwing, and that you know work. So when you're in a shoal of sardines and you're not getting bites and you see there is a few fish coming out, change your lures. Take the 2 or 3 minutes or so to change your lure, throw something different, and you'll see the results.